Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today, I'm going to take a look at the manifesting magic that's going on between that dance that we have going on with Mars and Mercury. It started right around the time of the eclipse, that full moon eclipse in Scorpio, and it continues until we get the new moon eclipse in Scorpio on October 25th. They have exact conjunction themselves on October 26th, and then they start to get some distance. Well, you have two overall energy cards. So look, here's the thing. I'm laughing because your overall energy here is the card of the wind. The winds of change are blowing, and the book actually says something like, change is coming. Get used to it. It's just why I was laughing. Okay, so here we have, wow, change is coming, and it is completing a major cycle. And the goal of this is to allow the cycle to complete. One thing that's going to happen is that cycle with that eclipse, then what happens after that is that Mercury, Mars moves retrograde in Gemini and spends a lot of time in Gemini. So actually, if you will allow this cycle to complete that you are currently in, as Mars moves retrograde back through your sign, it will be the reworking of, laying the groundwork for, completing, like it's almost like the tilling of the soil and the planting and the getting ready, because then when it moves direct, when Mars moves direct, and Mars is spending about 5 months, I think it is, in your sign. Well, actually, it's going to be in your sign for the whole rest of the year, so that's 5 months, and then it's going to be still in your sign come next year. So it's a very long cycle that's going on, and that means you have the chance to, with Mars in your sign and air feeds fire, to really make some major changes in your life. So the fact that you got wind that says change is coming, it's not a joke. Changes are coming. And I think that for you, the hard part is going to be letting go of the old paradigm and stepping into the new paradigm. But I really want to encourage you to do this. Your overall energy here is the 10 of Wands plus the 5 of Cups. But the thing of the story with the 5 of Cups is always that just because something has come to an end doesn't mean that there's nothing left good. In fact, what's left is good. It's in the upright. It's these 2 cups. It's the soulmate kind of energy. And by soulmate, it could be a situation. It could be in this case, it doesn't feel like a pet. It feels like a situation, a life change, one in which either you or someone else, where it's a lot of reciprocity. It's where you can fill up your own cup. It fills up its own cup. They fill up their own cup, however that works out. And then there's this exchange, this beautiful flow of exchange of energy that comes from that. In the area of the key to the situation, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups dips into her intuition in the heart space. It's a perfect place for it, and it comes coupled with the 7 of Pentacles. Is this thing going to grow? But here, I can tell you the answer is yes. That little dragon's got 7 little dragons. They're all going to grow. They need to be nurtured, and it's this beautiful blue energy here of the water energy in the heart space, the divine truth coming in. The healing. Oh, wow. This is nice. Okay, so you're going to have options. When this cycle completes with that eclipse, you're going to have options. You move from the 5 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. So kind of jumping over. Where's the 6 of Cups? I thought I saw it. No, okay. So, oh, that's what I saw. All right. So there is this energy of leaving the regret behind and being able to look at your options. So your quest, it said quest. Okay, your quest. Okay, your quest. Your quest, your search, your discovery, the 7 of Pentacles. What is going to grow in your heart space? Because you're going to have options and you're going to want to choose wisely. right? So when Mars starts moving retrograde there on October 30th, you're going to have a chance to look over all the different options and select wisely when it starts to move forward which way to go. So that's some beautiful energy. How are you going to transform this situation? You need a perspective change. Because in the recent past, you know, you've been kind of resting. We've got the Four of Swords, resting your brain. That's a good thing. I think there's been a lot of stress, but with the Seven of Swords in the heart space, I almost feel like the anxiety was so overwhelming that you were like, I can't think about this anymore. I can't think about this anymore. Because the challenge card is the card of choice, the Lovers. And I think that there's been so much going around, and I'm like, you know what, I can't deal with this. And you're being asked to pull your energy into the heart space and allow yourself to give to yourself. The Queen of Cups knows how to take care of herself. The Queen of Cups nurtures herself. The Queen of Cups understands that her emotions are valid and that there's intuition and guidance that comes through the heart space. And so give to yourself. And a perspective change here is that instead of thinking about everything, which obviously you don't want to at this point, but just actually rest and move forward using the heart, because the guide to what you want to do to move forward right here now is you have this beautiful Knight of Cups energy here as the advice of how to move the situation forward. Moving ahead in the thought process, you have the Six of Swords. So by giving your brain a break and dipping into your intuition and following that inner guidance from there, you get a rest. You get to start feeling like, okay, my head doesn't hurt all the time. I'm sorting through this and I'm figuring this out. Because in the heart space, we have the card of action forward with the Eight of Wands. And so the more that you're willing to step back and let yourself lead from the heart, the easier it's going to be to figure out what it is you need to do. Okay, so yes, so here you go. Diving to new depths. There is a need to dive deep into your heart space. Almost as though, what do you really want? What is that deep desire that you really want? There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at it from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe and allow yourself to dive deeper into what you're feeling about your current situation. This Hangman looks like he's going way down into the emotional waters. My mom was a Gemini, and she was not a fan of getting into the emotional waters. This Hangman is getting the spray coming off of the waterfall. He's not swimming around in it. So I think it's a perspective change where you go into your heart space, but you don't have to spend a lot of time there. You come up and you lead from your heart, and then you go back in for the next step. And so it's not about becoming overly emotional, something my mom would always say and she hated. It's not about that. It is about your intuition. It's about diving deeper into your intuition. What feels like the right choice, the right decision? So a really good way to do this is you practice learning how to follow your intuition. So, for instance, when I think, when I'm trying to make a decision between two things, which is the best way to start, yes or no questions, right? So, when I get a yes, it's always like I feel it up here. And when I feel, that's my left side up above the heart, it kind of raises, that's actually where your higher self talks to you anyways. And then when, so that ringing in the ear you get, listen, is it your left ear or your right ear? If it's your left ear, that's your higher self speaking to you. And if it's high pitched, then you're on the right track. If it's low pitched, it's like, whoa, what are you doing there? And then when it's a no, it feels very low and to the side over here. Over here is the vibrational energies. The right side is the vibrational energies that come in from outside of you. There you go. And so the higher vibrational ones will be the high pitch. So if you're getting a high pitch in your right ear, then you're getting downloads and information. If it's in the low, that's low vibrational energy. You need to walk away from that as fast as you can. Just clear and cancel. Like, I'm not doing that. So, for instance, my name is Maggie. I hear it up over here. My name is Tom? No. It's a definite no. Right? And so you practice with things you already know the answer to see how it feels. So really just practicing that and developing your intuition. This Eight of Wands is energy of moving forward, but it's also the energy of repetition. It's almost like the spokes on the wheel going round and round. It's repetition. That's how you get there. So that when you get to the Seven of Cups, you know which one to choose because you have been practicing listening to your intuition. If you practice listening to your intuition, you're going to know which choice to make. And so that becomes really important. You do have this persistent drive. I love this. This is a great card. Okay, so it's the Shark. It's that single-minded focus. Something that Geminis are accused of not having. I don't believe that's true. I believe people do not understand what it is that you're singularly focused on. So just because you find the joy in picking up a lot of information about a lot of things doesn't mean you're not driven. You're driven. So see what you desire and move toward the goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. Over the course of these next 5 months or so, practicing using your intuition, and then you have let your personality shine. Allow yourself to be your happy-go-lucky, curious person. The more curious you are, the more flexible you are, the more you're going to make it through this energy in a winning way. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. Your uniqueness is going to allow you to draw and attract to you exactly what it is that you want and need. This is really great energy. The winds of change are blowing. You aren't going to be able to stop them. So, learning how to navigate it by understanding what your intuition is trying to tell you will be the secret sauce to your success. All right, I'm on Facebook every day. If you guys would like to check that out, come on over. I do energy readings for the day. I do personal readings. The information is in the description box below. And if you'd like to hit that join button and that thumbs up, I keep forgetting to ask. I would truly appreciate you checking that out. Lots of videos in the membership portal. Plus, I do a live Q&A call once a month. All right, you guys take good care. And I want to say adjust your sails. It's going to be fun. All right, take care. Talk to you soon.